All right, so here he is, longtime flyweight staple and former champion Deiveson Figueiredo. Outstanding finisher. He can knock you out. He can submit you. The cardio has really started to catch up with the skill set, and fans are always excited to see this man compete.
Always excited. I mean, he's one of those small guys that when we watch him walk to the octagon, you feel like something explosive can happen. And on many occasions, that's exactly what does happen. But for Figueiredo to win tonight, he has got to be more willing to accept whatever comes to him in the fight. He cannot chase the knockout. He has got to be ready to defend takedowns. He's got to be ready to box. He's got to be ready to grapple if he wants to win again and head back towards the championship.
But man, is he an absolute delight to sit down and talk to and to watch compete. And you can argue that were it not for the presence of one Deiveson Figueiredo, this UFC flyweight division would cease to exist. Big spot for the former champion tonight. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And as much as his focus is firmly on this title defense here tonight, he did say in our fighter meeting, I want to go down as one of the all-time greats, and he just might.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, though, you got to continue to win. He has every intention of doing that. He has said time and time again that I'm not just here for right now. I'm here forever. So even when I'm gone, people will remember me. In order to be remembered, though, you've got to stack up those championship defenses. And he has already started to do it. He intends to keep that rolling tonight.
We talk about guys like Dominic Cruz and Aljamain Sterling, and this man believes skill for skill. He's better than both of those guys.
Yeah.
Another chance to prove it tonight. Don't shoot the messenger.
Some of these guys.
All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! High round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Deiveson Figueiredo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting, leading, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Almeida.
One of the best in the business. Herb Dean is our referee tonight. All right, early portions of the round here. A lot of different focuses for Deiveson Figueiredo. Certainly has every skill in terms of the wrestling and the grappling and the striking, but cardio management, maintaining a pace over 15 or 25 minutes, that was a big focus for Deiveson Figueiredo here during this fight. Trying to kick the leg out.
As the fight goes on, you'll see Figueiredo pick it up a little bit as he starts to feel more comfortable. Try to get the big shots off. Everything he throws with absolute power. From his punches to his kicks, just power in everything he does.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Boom! Straight left hand.
Collar tie here in the clinch. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Almeida. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Just misses there with the left. Oh, he's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Grips the body there. Takedown defense is there. Active here in the clinch, and he lands a big shot to the head. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Almeida's now dealing with a cheek cut. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Investing in the body with the kick there. Lands a big elbow there. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Elbow now blocked by Almeida. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Almeida's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Just misses with the straight left hand. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Elbow attempt now, that one blocked by Thomas Almeida.
Nice shot.
Nicely done.
What a kick. That was landed.
Figueiredo circling to his right. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, that strike landed cleanly. Heavy kick downstairs.
Oh, nice. Nice. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
A swing and a miss by Figueiredo. What a great sequence by him, mixing up. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. There you go. There you go.
Oh, this could be over soon. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John.
Figueiredo's going for the sub here.
Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time. But he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Nicely done. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Figueiredo. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money in Fight's End. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
I just want you to think about striking. That's it. No wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, just striking. You can't.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of
that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by a defensive Almeida. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, he's in the clinch.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad. What a thunderous head kick.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in that fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He can't even stand.
Big right hand. Nice hook lands. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is oh!
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Almeida gets caught by the inside leg kick. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, a real nice shot to the head in the clinch there. And they separate. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, this one could be over soon. Potentially working on a submission instead.
Armin very tight.
Oh, what a transition.
Beautiful transition to the belly down armbar.
Oh, he got out.
And notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the old belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. I'm not not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, big elbow.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something.
Real bad, still hurt.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
That guillotine is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Fight back!
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Almeida getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Getting them out here. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Figueiredo.
Nice.
Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options. Figueiredo is going for a choke. That Darce is tight.
It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Your winner by submission.
Jeez Louise.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo!
All right, Deiveson Figueiredo, your winner by submission. We make so much of his power, his striking, but he's a very good grappler as well.
I mean, he's got it all. Deiveson Figueiredo